Hey guys, and happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are all doing well. So today we are going to be learning about the 5 themes of geography. And so what I want you to do is go ahead and pay attention to my screen, because I'm going to give you some examples and kind of just teach you what the 5 themes are. And then what you're going to do is have a little practice, and then you're going to be doing an assignment influenced by the 5 themes of geography. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. So if you see my screen right now, okay, it's 5 themes of geography. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So we have first up location. So there's 2 types of location. There is exact or absolute location. So that is expressed in terms of longitude and latitude, those degree north and west and south and east lines, right? All up and down. If you have ever looked at a map, you have seen them. So that is a pinpoint exact location, right? Exact or absolute. There is no justification, like that is the only point where it is, right? The only location where it is, right? And then we have relative location, and that's defines where a place is in relation to other places. Oh, right, Yaya's is close to Bure on the square, right? So we're telling you where it kind of is, right? It's relative in that area, right? And so when you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, I know where that is. Okay, so let's give some examples here. So exact would be location of Chicago, Illinois. Had to, right? You know, hometown, gotta represent here. Okay. So we have Chicago's at 42 degree north latitude and 88 degree west longitude, right? That is the exact location of where the city of Chicago is. Okay, and then if we were to describe where Chicago is in the relative location, it would be like, oh, it's on the shore of Lake Michigan, right? And so we're giving just a general relative answer to its location based on what it is in relation to. Okay, next we have is place. So it answers the question, what is it like there? So you can identify a place by such features as its landforms, its climate, its plants and animals, or the people who live there. So example here is that a lot of people ask from like family members or friends back in Chicago where I'm from, they always go, oh, what's it like there in the South? What's it like? And then so I describe it, right? We have the square and the people are so friendly. They have accents, right? So I can describe a place like Oxford using those descriptions. And so we have an example, right? Grand Canyon in Arizona. So you can describe, the weather that's there, the features that you're seeing that are there, right? Especially the Grand Canyon, like how big it is, right? So that is place. Next we have movement. So movement can be a lot of different things. It could be movement of people. So people, if maybe you have moved to Oxford, right? Me, I moved from Chicago to Oxford. So I have moved. Or you can do a movement of goods, right? I bet if you look at, the clothes you're wearing or the devices, things you buy, it'll say made in China, made in Mexico, right? It's made in different things. And so those things had actually then moved here from a different place to here. And then also ideas from place to place, right? Movement like the Enlightenment movement that we're going to talk about, or the civil rights movement, like those ideas have moved, throughout the country. And so even ideas can move from place to place. And so here's some examples, right? I talked about people. A lot of times we associate that with immigration and migration. Goods, we'll talk about something called the Columbian Exchange. Actually, we'll probably talk about that next week. So that's a little foreshadowing for next week. Okay, that's a movement of goods that we're talking about. And then, like I mentioned before, the Enlightenment movement, a movement of ideas. Next, we have our regions. So regions share common features. They may be defined by geography or culture. And so our United States, for example, is broken up in different regions, right? And so Mississippi is part of the southeast region of the United States, right? You probably have heard the terms Midwest or Northeast or the West or the Southwest, right? You've heard of these different regions. I mean, even in just Mississippi alone, we have different regions, right? You've probably heard of the term the Delta or the Coast, right? Or the Jackson area, okay? Even in Mississippi though, right, we have regions, and they're defined, right, based on geography, what is there, and then even sometimes culture as well. And then we have human environment interaction. And so there's two types here, okay? So the way the environment affects people, okay? So how the environment is going to affect how you live, right? And then also how we as people affect the environment. And so I'm going to give you some examples because I think they explain it a lot better. So people living in the desert, right, they have to develop different ways of life compared to those living in rich farmlands, right? Someone living in a desert can't be having huge farms. The geography, the environment doesn't allow them to have that, right? Or just like Hurricane Laura that had just happened in Louisiana and Texas. That is the way the environment, right, is affecting those people's lives, right? A hurricane, the weather, has now had a huge impact and effect on those people living there. Maybe their house, got destroyed, or they have no power, right? That is a way the environment is affecting the way that people are living. But then also we have the way people are affecting the environment itself. So people mining silver in Nevada, or we see a lot of pollution, right? People throwing trash out on the road. That is the way people are affecting the environment, right? We are having a cause on what is happening in the environment from those situations. So there we have the 5 themes of geography, okay? And I gave you just kind of a brief rundown with some examples here. And so what I want you to do is I have also included a fun little video that I found on YouTube. It is another fellow teacher. I don't know, but I thought this idea was so cool. He made a 5 themes of geography Fortnite edition. And so I know some of you are real big video gamers, and especially with Fortnite. And so I thought it was a really cool video to show you, and use Fortnite as a way to teach you about the 5 themes of geography. And so go ahead and give that a watch. It's about like a 5-minute video, okay? And then I have it also in the folder, a Google slide, just a 1-slide thing of some practice. I want you to drag those boxes into the category of which 5 themes of geography they are describing, okay? And so go ahead and do that. And then last, there's a short little assignment, and you are picking a sports team, and I want you to find out some things about that city that sports team belongs to, and kind of just see 5 themes of geography within that city, that assignment. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help. But I hope you guys have an awesome day.